Well, welcome everyone to the video. We're at the beautiful Bahrain for a 30-minute multi-class sprint race with LMP2s, LMP3s and GT3s. I managed to snag position 2 in the pole with a 1 minute 47.4 just behind Atwood. This race had it all, plenty of crashes, plenty of carnage, plenty of spins, plenty of punts and maybe the odd murder. So grab a drink, sit back and relax, and I hope you enjoy the video.
You're in the middle, 3 wide. Clear left.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Right side. Clear all round.
Green flag sector 1. We think BT and Park have binned it.
On your right. Clear right.
It's fine, mate. It's just a scrape.
Let's have a look at the carnage at turn 1. Someone obviously misses their braking markers and drives straight into the back of P1. Cesar Beato absolutely gets pummeled. I get pushed deep into turn 1, get a really bad exit from turn 2, and Decane is able to get past. Here's a different view. As you can see, that's not good. And yeah, probably ruined 1 or 2 people's races, I'd say. Now we're on board with the culprit. Now I'm pretty sure Atwood got car damage and maybe even tyre damage because he never really recovered from that, as we'll see very shortly. Now we're on board with Cesar Beato. Yeah, he's probably got a fair bit of damage there, I'd say, and probably ruins his race, all from not showing a bit of care. Now we're on board with Decane, who was a bit of a winner in this one. He was able to make it through there unscathed, gets a really good run out of turn 1. And I try and leave as much room as possible for him. And a little bit of door banging, but that's all good.
On your
Let's
left.
get back to the live action.
Still there. Clear left.
Yellow flag.
Now keep your eye on P1 as we go around this corner towards that hard left. He locks up and runs off the track. I wonder if that was due to the damage caused at turn 1. Now we're on board with Atwood. Yeah, his tyres will now be well and truly damaged, and it's probably going to struggle. That's a shame. Let's get back to the live action.
We think that Gorman and BT have gone off.
Well, let's see what happens to Beato and Gorman. Beato is in the LMP2 at the front there. He runs off the track. Gorman runs off the track too and taps him just enough to unsettle the rear and collects him. Yeah, not a good outcome here. We're on board with Gorman. Taps Beato, who spins out and makes contact. And yeah, not a good outcome. Let's get back to the live action. Well, this is strange. I wasn't actually going for a move here, but he seemed to brake really early, and I just tried to not hit him and go for the inside, and was able to get past a little bit of door banging there, but we're all good.
Left.
And just keep your eye in the mirror.
A bit of bodywork damage there.
To see what happens to P2 as we go around the corner.
Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
Just has a bit of a moment. Here, well, let's get on board with Decane. So he's going to get a much better exit than me, and I think he may have had to try and avoid me. Goes off the track and yeah, gets a bit unsettled. And
Green flag sector 3. We think
able to get past. Let's get back to the live action.
You're leading. Green flag sector 2.
Well, let's see what happened to Ort as we're approaching the final corner, and he makes contact with the guy in front and spins out. Let's get on board with Orters. We're approaching the final corner. Yep, seems to brake very late there and run straight into the back of Atwood. Atwood is having a shocker of a race, unfortunately. None of his doing. Let's get back to the live action.
Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. C just retired from the race.
Well, let's see what happened to C, what led up to him having to retire. Bit of argy-bargy there. He then runs deep and hits the LMP3 in front. And then Alessio in the red McLaren runs very wide and clips the LMP3. And the yellow Porsche of C makes contact with the red McLaren. Let's get on board with the Porsche. Yep, and CO, his race is pretty much finished and he's limping his way back to the pits. Now an LMP3 behind. If you look in the mirror you can see him making contact. And CO eventually gets to the pits. We're on board with Disco Racing. Yep, and he makes contact with CO. So not good. Now we're on board with C49. Putting his car where it shouldn't be, and he gets taken out once, maybe twice. But I think that's on him there, not on the GT3s. Let's get back to the live action.
Marchand is now retired.
Let's see what happened to Marchand. This is a trackside view. He's currently in P3. He wanders off the track and then spins out trying to get back on. Let's have a different view. Yeah. How you spin out on a straight, I don't know. Maybe he got distracted. Maybe there was a glitch in his computer, who knows, but yeah, it makes for good viewing though, but his race is now over. Let's get back to the live action.
9148.74.
Incident in Sector 2, yellow flag. Sector 2 is clear. gap to P2 behind is now 1.8. Fastest lap. Yellow flag in sector 3. Green flag in sector 3. It looks like Qassar has binned it.
Well, let's see what happens to C49 going around the last corner and spins out. And he's already got tyre damage, I'd say. Now he's really cooked his tyres. And I think we've all done this, so we're quite okay to laugh at this predicament, I think. Have a bit of a giggle. Yeah, I think I've done that many times. Once your tyres are cooked, it doesn't make for good racing or fun. Let's get back to the live action.
You're now in the lead. Incident in sector 1, yellow flag. We can see Costa has spun off. That's the fastest lap of the race. That was 1:48.2. Incident in sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. Green flag in sector 2. We think that Sharp has gone off.
Well, let's see what happens to Sharpe, who's currently in P3 in the GT3 class. Gets absolutely murdered from behind by the LMP2, which is unfortunate. Let's get on board with the LMP2 and just run straight into the back of him, which is not good, obviously. Let's get back to the live action.
The gap to P2 behind is increasing. It's now 4.0. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Well, let's have a look at what happens to Atwood. He spins out of the same corner he did in lap 1. His tyres are well and truly cooked now, and his race is pretty much over. Let's get back to the live action. Now, I've been able to put a bit of time between me and P2. I've found as you approach the 10-minute mark, your tyres start going off, and for me, I start losing lap time. And at the 20-minute mark, it's really difficult to get a good lap together. Well, I do anyway. That's how I've been going. I've been really struggling in this combo. Spun off many times. And had troubles with tyres overheating. Such a good combo though. Lots of fun, but yeah, really difficult.
You've just done a 1:48.6. Yellow flag sector 2. It looks like Marty has binned it. Green flag, sector 2. Atwood has just retired. Coming up on a slower class car. Your lap time was...
Car left. Clear left.
Okay, Mons, your lap times are pretty consistent. Sector 2 is yellow. We think Pape has gone off. Sector 1 is green.
Well, let's have a look in the replay to see what happened to Pope. Pope is P1 in the GT3s, having a really good battle with Samadov. This is a third-person view from behind Pope, obviously. And they're going down the main straight here. Samadov tucks in behind to get the slipstream. Pope is defending on the inside. Now we're on board with Samadov, and he goes for an audacious move down the inside, makes contact and basically pushes Pope out of the way. Pope is able to get back in front and contact is made again. Pope moves over to the inside to defend, and Samadov has none of that and goes for the dive down the inside. I think Pope had to change his line a little there to avoid contact. Let's get on board with Pope. Runs very wide here and compromises his next turn and runs into the back of Samadov and spins out. Let's get back to the live action.
Slower cars ahead. These guys are scrapping for position. They might not see you.
On your left. Hold your line, clear left. Car right, clear right. Car right, clear right.
We think that Davey has binned it. Davey has just retired from the race. Green flag in sector 2. You're approaching some slower cars. These guys are fighting for position.
Left side, clear left. On your left, clear left.
Coming upon some slower cars. These guys are busy fighting. They might not notice you. We've been warned about track limits.
Right side, clear right. Car right, clear right.
Looking at the standings, it looks like Rivaldino in P2 has been able to close the gap down to 3 seconds, and he's obviously putting some good laps together. Hopefully I'm able to pull away. Let's see what happens.
On your left. Clear left.
Incident in sector 2, yellow flag. We're setting the pace. We think that Flores and Green have spun out.
Car left, clear left.
Sector 2's green.
Well, there's a little bit of carnage behind. Let's quickly have a look at the replays. Let's get on board with Duquesne as he's approaching turn 1, locks up the rears and spins out. And he slips back a few positions. And his tyres will be pretty damaged, I'd say. Now let's get on board with Rivaldino in P2. Spins out going around turn 2. Locks up and makes a semi-dangerous rejoin. Nearly gets collected by a Porsche. That Porsche ahead slows down and he's looking to get a bit of revenge. Yeah, and pulls into the path of Rivaldino, and that's not good because that was deliberate. Let's get on board with the Porsche, and just misses Rivaldino. You can see him slow down. He then lets a LMP2 pass on the outside there. Then moves over to get into the path of Rivaldino. So that's deliberate. And I think there'll be a report coming. Not that the reporting system works in LMU. Or should I say, reports aren't reviewed and action taken.
Lataro has just retired.
Let's get back to the live action.
Right side. Clear right.
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy. Please, Mons.
Car right. Clear right.
Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2.
Car left. Clear left.
We think P4's binned it.
Left side.
Sector 1 is yellow.
Clear left.
Sector 1 is now green. Looks like the leader's binned it.
Well, with Rivaldino and Decane having
Green
those
flag, Sector
incidents,
2.
that allows Vincent Zhu up into P2. And we've got a healthy 10-second gap to P2.
Slower class car ahead.
And with just over 11 minutes to go, you would think that I would be able to score an easy victory. There's nothing easy about surviving this race. But I will say I get a little bit of luck after some stupid driving on my part. So let's see how we go.
Slower car ahead. He's the class leader for these guys.
On your right. Clear right.
The gap behind is now 9.6.
Right side. Clear right. Left side. Clear left.
Well, with just over 7 minutes to go, I should, by rights, have this race in the bag, but then Doofus here goes and does this. So from Vincent behind being over 12 seconds behind, he is able to get it down to within 7 seconds, and my tyres are absolutely torched now, so I've got to try and just hang on and for dear life, and hope I'm able to defend Vincent off. So let's see how we go. Does Vincent get the great victory, or am I able to hold on? Well,
Yellow
let's
flag in
see.
Sector 3. We think racing has gone off. Green flag, Sector 3. Yellow flag in Sector 1. It looks like it's binned it.
On your left. Clear left.
The gap behind is now 6.2 seconds. Yellow flag in sector 2. We can see Park has stacked it. Okay, Mons, the next car is
Yep,
one lap
I'm really
behind.
starting to
Sector 2
struggle
is
with
clear.
these tyres at the moment. And I'm basically leaking about 2.5 seconds a lap now. And there's still plenty of time for Vincent to catch up.
That's 5
As long as
minutes
I don't make
remaining.
any
We can win this.
more mistakes. Hopefully I'll be able to hang on.
Yellow flag sector 2. Sector 2 is green. Jonathan is now retired. Slow car ahead. This guy's their class leader. Yellow flag, sector 2. We think that Lau has crashed. Green flag, sector 2.
Yeah, really struggling with left-handers at the moment. I just feel that the rear end is just going to slip out from underneath me if I get on the power too early or aggressively. So really having to feather the accelerator. And I should be trying to brake a little bit earlier, but
right,
yeah,
the
I'm
guy
not
ahead
doing
of
too
us
well at
is
the moment.
one lap
Really
behind.
struggling and feeling the pressure from behind.
On your left, clear left.
Still
Car
got
left.
2 laps to go
Clear
after
left.
this one, so anything could happen. Yeah, this is the corner that worries me the most. See how late I'm getting on the power, because I just don't trust the rear end to grip up. And if I was to spin out there, that's race over.
P2 is reeling you in. The gap's now 3.4. You're coming up on a slower class car.
So really just trying to hold on as best I can. Yeah, it's such a good race though. Such a good race, really tough.
Car left. Clear left.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Green flag in sector 2. Shane has retired from the race. Two minutes to go, 2 minutes. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 34 Celsius.
Well, crew chief just announced that Shane had to retire from the race. He was coming P2 in the GT3s, and if you have a look in the text there, he's having a go at Ortiz about an incident that occurred, and we're on board with Ortiz as he comes around to this sharp left-hander and spins out, and his tyres are obviously cooked because he spins out again and again, and he should have stayed still here, but he didn't, and that's Shane there in the Corvette who goes into that barrier and basically writes off his car. So let's get on board with Shane. And bear in mind, 2 minutes to go, P2, and then this happens. So I think that's on Ortiz, and it's a shame because now Shane retires from the race.
Okay, Mons, we've just cut the track.
Well, this is the final lap of the race, and then I do this. I run very deep into turn 1 and lose a fair bit of time. And now Vincent has caught up and he's only just over a second behind with most of the lap still to go. Can I hold on? Because I'm leaking time and it looks like he's been able to drive very consistently.
Green flag sector 2. We think Kassar has gone off.
Well, this is where I get a little bit of luck.
Left side. Clear left.
Yellow flag sector 2. Sector 2 is now green.
Well, let's hop on board with Vincent. As you can see, he's just about 0.3 of a second behind. And this is where I get the luck that I need, otherwise Vincent would snag the win. That Porsche in front just manages to get himself in between us and ruin Vincent's exit, which just allows me to skip away. And as long as I go around this corner okay, I should get the win. But thanks everyone for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. Now as we go around this corner, we'll go back into my cockpit and get the live version. And as we cross the finish line, we'll look at the results and then say our cheerios.
Well done, Mons.
Clear left.
So let's have a look at the results. As you can see, I managed to score a little bit of driver rating and safety rating. Managed to do a 148.244, which was the fastest lap of the race. Fastest lap that I've done in this combo this week. So happy about that. Really struggled with the tyres though. But thanks everyone again for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you in the next one. Ciao for now.